Hello students, this is a class for first year Lenguas Vivas, first A, B or C. This is unit number 1 of the book Speak Out Intermediate. The first aspect we are going to deal with is verb tenses. This is a review, of course, because I know that you have already passed the admission exam, so this is something you have already studied. But well, all the same, it is important to remember all the uses of the different verb tenses that are included in this unit number 1. For example, the difference between present simple and continuous. While present simple is used for habitual actions, routine, general truth, permanent situations, future timetables, or future time clauses, the present continuous is used for actions in progress, temporary situations, temporary habits, annoying habits, and definite future arrangements. For example, if I say I never go to the cinema, this is a habitual action. We have the adverb of time here, never, adverb of frequency, sorry. Or my father plays tennis every day. This is a routine. Or water boils at 100 centigrades. This is general truth, always true. It is a fact. Or Mr. Zaplana teaches English grammar. This is a permanent situation. Or the plane takes off at 10 tomorrow. It is a future timetable. We are talking about the future, but we use the simple present tense because we are talking about schedules. Or this is a future time clause when quarantine finishes. Quarantine or lockdown, as the British are saying now, when quarantine finishes, I'll go back to school. So we are talking about the future, but we use the simple present tense. Remember, please, that in the affirmative, as you can see here, for example, in teaches or boils or plays, the verb takes s, es, or ies in the third person singular. And in the negative, we use don't or doesn't, the auxiliaries. But remember that when we use the auxiliaries, don't, doesn't, or in the interrogative, do or does, the verb come back to the base form. That is to say, without s or es or ies. The present continuous, these are the uses that I have already explained. For example, for actions in progress, I am recording a class now. In fact, my son is recording the class, but well, I am explaining verb tenses. Or he's living in London for a few weeks. That is a temporary situation. Or we are eating a lot these days. Yeah, with the quarantine, it's a temporary habit. We suppose that when quarantine finishes, we won't eat as much as we are eating nowadays. Or you are always losing your phone. This is an annoying habit. Something that is really annoying can also be used with the present continuous. Or I'm meeting my friends tomorrow. I wish I met my friends tomorrow. It is impossible, but let's suppose I'm meeting my friends tomorrow is a definite future arrangement. Remember, the verb to be is also auxiliary verb. So in questions and negative sentences, you have to use the verb to be. It is not as in the simple present that you use auxiliaries. No, in this case, the word order changes, or if we want to write negative sentences, we are going to make the verb to be negative. That is to say, isn't or aren't or am not. As regards the past, we have the simple past and the past continuous. So the simple past is used for actions that started and finished in the past with a finished time word, or hypothetical or imaginary situations using the second conditional or wish, for example. If I say, I went to London 4 years ago, it means that I went and I came back, I am here now, so it is ago. This is the finished time word, ago. Or an example of the second conditional, if I won the lottery, this is in the subjunctive, if I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. The main verb, remember, in the simple past is used in the past. Irregular verbs is the second column, and regular verbs you have to add ed, for example, play or played. Watch out, this verb tense needs an auxiliary, as the present simple. The auxiliary is did and didn't. And when we use did or didn't, One more time, the verb is used in infinitive, that is to say, the base form. The past continuous is used for an overlapping or interrupted action in the past. That is to say, an action that was being carried out in the past and is interrupted by a short action. We generally use when plus the past simple. Or the action in progress in the past at a particular point in the past. Or two parallel actions in the past happening at the same time. For example, this one, when I was studying, the phone rang. So these are two overlapping actions, but one interrupts the other. The phone rang. This action interrupts the fact that I was studying, so we use when. Or an action in progress at a particular point in time. For example, at 10 last night, I was watching TV. Or two parallel actions in the past. While I was cooking, my brothers were playing tennis. Remember, the structure of the past continuous is the subject, was or were, plus the gerund. That is to say, the ing form. This is the review of the different verb tenses used in Speak Out Unit number 1, just for you. Thank you very much.